Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.
Hi, I'm Rick Green, and Rick wants to know what you want to know. And what our patrons want to know, a number of them have mentioned this, is what to do about losing things. They put down the tape measure or the scissors or a pen or a note or their wallet or keys or phone, and they go to pick it up again and it's gone. We keep losing what it is we're holding on to. Where did I put it? Now, one solution that one of our members mentioned is that she sat down after working herself into a frenzy. She sat down and just closed her eyes for 10 seconds and suddenly remembered where it was. So that's one thing. Think back. What was I actually doing? That actually works. There's another trick that I like to use a lot, and that is if I'm going to lose something a lot, I'll have more than one of them. Let me give you an example I love from one of the many books that I've read. Talked about the woman who was always losing her keys, and it was driving her crazy. She was embarrassed about it. And on her birthday, her husband gave her 5, 6, 7 sets of keys. That, my friends, is love. Because love, if you think about it, is really accepting what is and just loving what is. And he obviously loved her, and he got her 7 sets of keys. How cool is that? Of course, when she opened it and saw them, she burst into tears because she realized he got her. He wasn't nagging her. He wasn't telling her to change. He went, yeah, this is a challenge for you. Here's what we're going to do about it. And sometimes our challenges are not physical challenges. We don't need a wheelchair ramp. We just need strategies to help us overcome the little quirks that our minds are prone to. And to be honest, pretty well everybody's mind is prone to forgetting where they put something. So for me, it was tape measures. Whenever I was working on a project around the house, out in the yard, I would set down the tape measure and then I couldn't find it. Or I'd be working in the workshop, tape measure. I put it down and it's gone. So what did I do? I got a second tape measure. In fact, I went one better and I got 3 of them. Now, there's actually 4 because my wife has one in her toolbox, but I'm not allowed to open that toolbox because she swears that I keep taking things from it. I don't, but there you are. So there's 4. Now, that's not enough for me because I might be working on my model railroad down in the basement. I'll need one there. I might be doing some of the renovations around this house we bought needs a lot of renovations. So I'll need at least a couple, one in the railroad, a couple around where I'm doing renovations, and then I'm working out in the garage. So I need one out there. Actually, you know what I need out there? I need 2. So at least 2 out there. And these ones, this one, I've had a long time. In fact, it's broken. That's okay. It still kind of works. These ones I've had for a long time. This one was probably a yard sale, or might have been that it came from the family cottage. When we sold the family cottage, there were all these tools that were there that my brother, the contractor, had been using, and he didn't need them because he already had better tools. So I probably got that from there. This one, I'm sure, is just a dollar store pickup. Now, this one I really like. Oh, what are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6, bright yellow. I'm going to talk about the color in another video, but this one is a workforce. So it's a dollar store one. So it's probably, $5, $6, $7, but man, the aggravation it saves. And here's another one. I think this might be another one from the cottage. I don't, it's got tape on it, but here's another one. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one was given to me by Simon when we wrapped up History Bites, one of the TV series I worked on. And it's a tape measure. It's a tiny little thing, but it's great. Handy to carry around if you're going shopping, clothes shopping, whatever, furniture shopping, you can measure things. And because my wife Ava also worked on the show, he gave one to Ava. So I have 2 of these little ones. So we're now up to 10, and here's an 11th one. And then for Christmas this year, knowing all that we were going through here, my son gave me this. Maybe it was my daughter. Hope they don't watch this. They don't watch anything I do. So this is a laser measurer, and I can push this here and aim it across the room. There we go. Now, there's no danger. You know what happens with these tape measures, especially these big ones? when you've got it like stretched out for 20 feet, and then you let her go. All right, let the end go. Like that you can lose a finger that way. I've done it twice. So anyway, laser measuring is fabulous. You just point it and let's see how far to the roof. 66 7/8 inches. Wow. If I ever build something that hangs, I'll know. Anyway, so my point is, have more than one thing. I think I own 6 or 7 hammers. I just collect them now and then. Great place, yard sales or Christmas bazaars. Sometimes there's some amazing finds. Less and less these days because people now realize things are worth money and everyone's trying to make a buck on online and selling it in the marketplace and places like that. But that said, I go back to my original point. I have more than one of every tool I own. Except, okay, the radial arm saw and a few other things. But basically, that's my solution to losing things. Have more than one of them. Thanks to our patrons for requesting this topic. I hope it measured up. I'm also going to talk about something I hinted at in the next video about why I like these two in particular. And I'm not going to ask you to like, share, save, and comment because that's pandering and begging, and it's, I don't want to. But if you do, I'll come to your house and give you $50. Maybe. Like that's not how it's likely.